Hey everybody, Ethan with Ethan's Obsessions, and today we're going to be covering the history and the gameplay of this little fella, otherwise known as Nintendo Hanafuda cards. Stick around, we'll get right into it. Though this is hardly rare or unheard of information in this day and age, I thought I'd give everyone a refresher course. Nintendo was around way longer than 1981 when they released Donkey Kong, and dabbled in many, and I mean many, markets. The first of these was, of course, producing and selling hand-painted Hanafuda, or flower cards. Now, while that may seem innocent enough, I do want to remind everyone that the sole reason for producing these cards was because Japan had very strict gambling laws at the time. Essentially, every card game involving numbers, kings, queens, and jokers was prohibited from public use. It's also worth noting that Nintendo's number one customer at the time was none other than the Japanese mafia, the first of many shady dealings the company indulged in during their early years. Just as a brief mention of other markets Nintendo dipped their toe in back in the day, they produced rice and a whole slew of fast food options in grocery stores. They had a taxi service, and shockingly enough, they even owned hotels to get down and dirty in. Kinda gives a whole new meaning to the term Super Smash. I'll go ahead and show myself the door. There are typically two types of games played with Hanafuda that you can choose from. If you're a big Chad with lots of friends, Koikoi would be ideal. But if you're a loser, like me, with no friends, Hanafuda Solitaire will do just fine. Koikoi involves two players racing to get the most points by matching specific cards together. If you get a match, worth a variety of points depending on what match, you can either call it a day or call Koikoi. Calling Koikoi continues the round, allowing for one more shot at getting a match. If either player does, then that ends the game. Hanafuda Solitaire is a peaceful and rather fun experience in its own right. It's played by replacing the cards as shown in the column with the cards in your drawing deck until you have a complete set. This process is repeated until the board looks like this. And let me tell you, it is perfection. In closing, I hope you enjoyed this brief history and gameplay lesson of Hanafuda. I encourage you to pick up a deck of your own as they're only $25, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. This has been Ethan, signing out.